comandante Nigel e Miss Kid. O cara tem muita história, ele é americano, ele é South Africa, África do Sul, ela é americana do Texas, eles vivem juntos há um tempo, o cara é Yachtmaster, o barco dele fica no Panamá, esse é o barco dela, aqui em Granada, Secret Harbor. Vamos lá trocar uma ideia com ele, que é um cara que, pô, só crescendo. Muito legal a história dele. Ele mora no Panamá, mas está aqui por tempo.
Eu não filmei o barco.
Aqui é o barco dele, desembarque. Hey, Nigel! Hey! How are you?
So very good, Nigel.
Nice.
Come aboard.
Permission?
Come aboard. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Our humble home. This is our humble home. It's home from home.
Yes. Permission, comandante.
Mi casa, si casa.
Muito obrigado, hein? Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
Obrigado. No problem.
What is...
Mi querido. Meus queridos.
The boss.
Yeah. The admiral.
Always.
The admiral.
Admiral.
I'm the
Exactly.
captain. She's the admiral.
Yes, like Sandra in my boat. She's
Admiral.
Admiral is
Would you like a beer?
Almirante. Yes, I like the beer.
Yeah. Would you like a beer? You sure?
For sure.
She drink with me.
Can you bring a beer? Would you like some wine?
No, because I needed to record now. Okay.
Bring a beer, please, Biscuit.
This is in the food. Endeavor.
That's the manufacturer of the boat.
Yes, 40 feet.
40 feet.
Yes.
It's a very good cruising boat. You have very lot of different boats. So when you go down below, you have a lot of space. And she's not very fast, but it takes you where you want to go. And she's very comfortable to live on. It is a center cockpit. You see the cockpit is in the middle of the boat, almost in the middle. So you have room for a cabin at the back, and you have a cabin in the front, and then you have a saloon where you can eat and you have a little workshop down below too. But it is a mess right now because it is work in progress.
Okay.
You see, a boat. Do you know what boat means?
Yeah.
B-O-A-T. It means
Significant.
bring out another 1,000.
Yes.
Bring out
Bring you out another
And
1,000.
here is FALCOM. Here is FALCOM. What do you like, when you start this life? And why?
The first time I sailed was in 1980 with a friend of mine. And it was a 1,000-mile trip down the east coast of Africa. We had 45 knot winds. I thought it was quite normal. Waves were breaking over the front of the boat. The boat was very basic. There were no electrics, no batteries. We worked with a sextant, and we just had sails. Things were breaking. I was in the bow, 3 o'clock in the morning. The sail was breaking. The waves were breaking over my head. And I said, wow, one day I'm going to do this. This is good. I'm like 1980, I'm young. I'm very young, so I'm going to do this. So, and I did a lot of other sports in between, and I was busy at work. And then when I finished work when I was 49 in 2003. 2004, my brother said to me, what are you doing? I said, I'm playing, I'm working, I'm doing some fishing, I'm playing. He said, why don't you go sailing? I said, that's what I forgot to do.
Oh.
I went straight away and I looked for a boat and I bought a boat. And a friend of mine, now I don't know much about sailing because I know power boats but not sailing. So I asked a friend of mine, can he help me to pick up the boat? The boat was in Port Elizabeth, which is about 400 miles from Durban, where I live. And a very, very, very dangerous coastline. From Port Elizabeth to East London is 140 miles. There's no place in between you can stop. From East London to Durban, 240 miles, called the Wild Coast, for a reason, because it is very wild. So we pick up the boat and we have a forecast of southwesterly winds coming from the southwest, which is behind us, of 30 knots.
Yeah.
So we say, that's fine.
You're like,
Our boat is 30 foot long and I've got 30 knot wind behind us. We can do that. That's no problem. So we leave in the afternoon, 140 miles. In the morning we can get there the next evening. And we go. But the wind doesn't come. No wind. We have nothing. In the morning we wake up and I see this big cloud bank. I think, whoa, there comes the 30 knots. So it came. 20 knots.
wow.
25 knots.
Right.
30 knots. 40 knots. 50 knots. Got up to 90 knots. 90 knots. That's a problem with the coastline of South Africa. It's unpredictable.
Yeah, so,
I had 4 different weather forecasting people tell me it was going to be 30, 35 knots. We had 90. East London, what we were going into was finished. Roofs were gone, no electricity, was smashed up. We had 2 serious knockdowns. The mast, 110 degrees in the water like this, 40-foot swells in a 30-foot boat. So when this happened, I said, "Eesh, if I'm going to do this, I need to know what I'm doing." So I started studying, I started learning, and I became a yacht master instructor for RYA, Royal Yachting Association. So that is the top thing to be an instructor. I got that and I said, right, I've got my boat, I've got my experience, and I left. And
and for finish, you know, the time is small. Sure. This talking about the whole time. Why you love this?
why do I love this? There are 3
The
things.
cruises,
There
talking
are-
from Brazil.
There are 3 things in my life. Culture, cooking, and fishing. Those are the 3 things. My passions in life. And that's everything. That's what I've got. I've got the culture. I've got Brazilian culture, Portuguese culture, I've got Grenadian culture, there's African culture, I've got every single different culture
culture,
around the
yes.
world. I can relate to that. I've got cooking. Different types of cooking. Wherever you go to this island, the island next door, their cooking is different. Trinidad, different. It's only 80 miles away, but it's different too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And fishing.
Yeah. How tiny.
Look at my backyard. My backyard has fish.
Yes. Yes.
It is perfect. These are my lures to catch fish.
Yes, I would like thank you for you permit we showed you for friends in Brazil.
It's a
It's
pleasure.
nice.
Well,
You are a great friend.
absolute
you know
pleasure.
this.
Yeah, good
Esse é
people.
fera, Nigel.
Eh,
Namaste
bueno,
Brasil.
bueno, muy bueno.